Hey, family, friends, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for joining us. This is Ezekiel, and welcome to another video from Mob Tech Friends. You probably here because you want to know what the 10 settings I want you to change today are. Yeah, these settings really helps make your Windows PC work smoother, faster, and well reliable to use. Now, if you want, or if you what I mean if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please um, just take some few seconds to do that, and then like the video if you find it helpful as well. Alright, so I'm not going to keep this long, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first settings I probably want you to change is to disable startup apps. Now, startup apps are the apps that run immediately when you boot up your PC. So these apps take some resources and keeps your Windows running slow sometimes when you boot the PC up. So disabling it will keep your PC working smooth immediately even when you boot it up. No, you shouldn't have to wait for some time. So to disable it, what you have to do is to hold Control Shift and then Escape to open up your task manager. Or you can also right click on the taskbar and then choose task manager. Now go to the startup apps in the task manager, and then make sure you disable all the apps you don't want them to run whenever you put your PC up, like how I've disabled mine like this. So the only thing I want you to do is to leave those security apps like Avast or any other antivirus application that you're having on your PC. Well, if you disable them from running automatically during startup, you leave your Windows PC vulnerable. Well, so that is the first one, and if you want to disable it, just click on the application and then choose disable over here. So that's the first setting I want you to change if you haven't do so. Alright, so the next one I want you to do is to turn on storage sense. Now this is in the setting menu, and we're going to do a lot of things in the setting menu. I mean, most of these settings, as I said, is settings, so we are going to set them up in the settings menu. So what you want to do next is to open the settings app, the Windows settings app. You can do that by holding on Windows and then the letter I, and settings app opened. So when you open your settings app, turning on storage sense is like as easy as like this. So just head over to the system and then go to storage, and then Windows will prompt you to give it permission to change some settings. Alright, so here you can see storage sense. Make sure this is turned on. It helps automatically free up some space by deleting some temporary files, and then making sure there are no cache files that are preventing your PC from running smooth enough. This also helps you a lot. You don't always have to be going around looking for storage. Now the next setting is to change the power mode for better performance. Now you can also find that in the systems tab as well. So you just head over to the system tab and then choose power and battery. When you are in the power and battery section like this, you can see power mode over here. Just click on it and then make sure when you are plugged in it is on best performance, and then choose which one you want to use. I use best power efficiency for my battery as it's not strong enough. So you can use best performance for your battery as well if it is strong enough. And then what it does is help your Windows PC utilize its full potential without limiting it because of the settings. Alright, so that is the third settings I want you to change, or you must change right now. Now the fourth one is turn off background apps. This is very simple as ABC. Now this also a tip is it only works for apps that were installed from the Microsoft Store. So if you installed any app outside the Microsoft Store, you are not going to get this option. So you head over to the app section and then installed apps, and then whichever app that were installed from the Microsoft Store, what you can do is click on the three dots that says more options over here, then click on advanced option, then make sure background app permission is set to never. This helps the app not to be running in the background and prevent it from fighting over resources with other apps in the background and keeping your Windows lagging or something. So that's what it does. And then it's really handy if you turn off some of these apps and put it to never. This is my WhatsApp, and then I want it to run. I'm going to leave it like that. But if you have any other app that you want it to stop running in the background, to prevent your apps or other applications from running slow, or the PC itself from running slow, then you have to put these applications never. All right, so these are some of the ways to make your PC work faster enough for you. Now, some of the featured some features that are on your PC that will help you use it easily, I'm going to show you this time out. Now I'm going to show you at least two of them, and the first one will be enabling clipboard history. You find that in the system settings, and then you scroll down to clipboard. Where is it? Okay, here is it, clipboard. So click on it, and then you can see clipboard history over here. Click on it. You can also use the Windows V button on your keyboard to open it up, and then turn it on. It will be here, somewhere here. You just have to turn it on over there. Then what it does is, whenever you copy something, if you're Android user, you'll be very familiar with this. Whenever you copy something, let's say you have 5 things copied, but you didn't copy all of them at once, you can paste the last one, or let me say the oldest one, without necessarily needing to going back and copying it and coming back to paste it. No, it's just really handy and then easier to use. It makes working faster enough. And then the next one I want you to do is to turn on night light. It's also in the system. I told you we are going to do a lot of things in the settings. Head over to the display settings, and then make sure night light is turned on. This button is turned on, and what it does is it uses some warm color block. It uses this filter to help reduce eye strain when you are using the PC during night time. Like you can see, it's 10 p.m. over here and mine is on. You can also adjust the intensity. When you click on it, you can adjust the intensity over here to very warm or mild warm, or somehow. So that is what this does. You can also set hours that it turns on automatically and goes off automatically. I set mine always on sunrise and sunset. So when it is sunset, it comes on automatically. When it's sunrise, it goes off automatically. Alright, so this is also handy, and then it reduces eye strain, as I said earlier on. The next 4 settings I want you to do is for security reasons. Now, the first one is to enable Find My Device. So Find My Device, Android phones, it's also on Windows phones if you don't know it. It helps you find your devices or track your devices last recorded location, and then make it very easier to look for it. And whenever your device is having internet connection, you can really look for it and then find the thief who stole it. Now to turn it on, just head over to privacy and security. Find My Device is the second one, and then make sure it is turned on. If it is hashed over here, meaning you can't change any setting over here, what you have to do is to head over to your account section, and then make sure you are signed in to your Microsoft account. And if you do that, it is easy for you to it will be very easy for you to come back and then turn it on. If you are not signing, you can't turn it on. So make sure you are signing and then come back and turn it on. Okay, so the eighth setting is to change default browser to a much faster one or a much secured one. So to do that, you just have to head over to the app settings and then go to default apps and make sure your browser, let's say my most used browser is Google Chrome, is set to default. Now what it does is, when it's set to default, you are always going to use that safer and much secure browser instead of using those old and malware those old and outdated browsers instead. So this one helps you block you from going back. I'm not saying these are the best browsers, like Microsoft Edge and Google Chrome are the best browsers out there. I'm just saying change it to a much faster one or a much better one if you are using an unsecured browser. Yeah, so I preferred Google Chrome in my opinion. That's what I've been using for a while, and I'm having a lot of things over there. So well, that's not what we're up to. The next setting I want you to change is to turn on automatic updates. It's right here, Windows updates. And then when Windows updates downloads, make sure this button is turned on. It always gets you the most updated non-security updates, and then some fixes as well, improvements when they roll out. Immediately when they are out, you are going to get it, or you are going to be among those people who are going to get it first, and then improves your Windows PC performance. Alright, so I am going to tell you what the last setting is, but before that, if you have been able to make it this far, then thank you very much. I hope you are enjoying the video, and then I'll please invite you to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and make sure you've turned on the notification bell. I'm going to release some new videos as well, so make sure you are in the loop. And also, if you haven't know any of some of the settings before, you can put it in the comment section, and then the ones that you think I should have mentioned them but I didn't, you can put them in the comment section, and then maybe they will get covered in the next video. Thank you very much for doing that. And the last one is to enable file extension. Enabling it is not in the settings, so I'll close the settings up, and then what you do is head over to your file explorer. You can launch it with Windows and E, or you can just, if you have it pinned, you can just launch it over there in your task manager, task bar. So the next thing you're going to do is head over to, let's say, let me open this first, my downloads folder, and then head over to this part of your file explorer. This is the control menu or what? Just head over to there, click on it, and then show more. Then make sure this file name extension is turned on. So when it's turned on, you can see this .png file over here. This one is .exe. Sometimes it can be .virus, it can be .virus or something else. Yeah, then you'll be able to know it as quick as possible before installing unknown applications that puts your whole system under threat. Well, that's not the best way of keeping your Windows safe, but it's one of the ways that can help you keep your Windows safe. If you've enjoyed the video so far, as I said earlier on, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and let's meet in the next video. Until then, Bye for now.